For me, the broken road is all that's left. But I'll always remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
It's finally happening. It's finally happening. Days gone. We finally got some news today on our beloved, most anticipated game from Ben's studio, Days Gone. They came out with some news today. They are on the cover of Game Informer magazine, and they spilled a little tea, showed us some new content, some new screenshots. We're going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. There's a lot to go over, so let's get to it. First of all, I just want to say this video is not monetized. This is not my content. I am taking this from Game Informer magazine. I just wanted to share this information because you know I'm a fan. You know I'm cuckoo for Days Gone, and I can't wait to play it. And I know it's coming out 2019. I'm actually glad it's coming out in 2019, so we have plenty of time to get ready for it. Let's go over this video from Game Informer magazine. The first thing we see is Deacon and someone on a bike riding through a tunnel, coming through. The graphics look so beautiful. This is alpha gameplay, and it's only for a few seconds. Then we see more alpha gameplay of Deacon and a woman. They are in a standoff, guns drawn. I don't know who this woman is. This is the first time we're seeing this character. Is she friend or foe? I don't know. Okay, so let's go over this photo of this mysterious woman. First, we see she has an automatic weapon, and Deacon has his handgun. She's got him outgunned right about now. She looks older. She looks haggard. She looks like she probably hasn't eaten in a while. Looks like she's been out in the elements. Girl looks like she's been through it. Her clothes are tattered, ripped. She has seen some shit. Now, Deacon, first of all, the detail on his tattoos on his hand are just like stunning. The detail in his clothes, like the little like holes in his shirt, his jacket, the distressed fabric on his cap. It's so detailed. It's so exquisite. You can see the mountains in the background. Looks like it's a gated, fenced-in area. There is barbed wire at the top of the gate. Maybe she's trying to sneak into the settlement that we saw in the gameplay footage from E3 last year. Now we have the screenshot of Deacon standing in the room is on fire. He's standing there looking very angry and very mad. And we see this gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful shot close up of our freaker, and it is so stunning. I know we've only seen them, we really haven't seen them up close too much and in this much gorgeous detail, but it's like everything. The freaker's body is, there's like a hole in his chest, there's blood, and he's still coming for Deacon. This gorgeous close-up of him screaming, it's so stunning. I cannot get over the detail in these character models. It's outrageous, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to have at E3. Now, Game Informer is doing a whole special. They're going to be focusing on Days Gone this whole month. So there's going to be more stuff coming out. I'll have more stuff in my OCD gaming news like I always do every month. But I was just too excited and I was just too hyped when I saw this video come out. And I can't wait to see more. There's more coming, but this was special because this was the first content we've seen since E3 last year. Now we see Deacon running around in the environment. He's taking care of the freakers. There are many of them in this section. This section you can see the objective is to clear the horde, and it says world's biggest bomb #1. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this is like bombs we can use within the environment that we can craft. As he's shooting, you see 20 XP popping out. So as you kill the freakers, you gain XP. Okay, so now let's take a close look at this screenshot of Deacon's weapon. Okay, it looks like some sort of automatic weapon. It has 117 bullets. It tells you how many bullets you have. It tells you how much health you have. The cross with the needle and the number 6 looks like the symbol for the parts, and it says 15, and then, but the symbol next to that is a flashlight. So we have a flashlight. I wonder if that just tells us how much energy is left in the flashlight, how much usage we have left. Then on the bottom right, we have our map, our world map, and we see the location of Deacon's bike. We see where the enemies are, or maybe the targets, those X's are represented. Yeah, those are definitely the targets where our objective is, because there are way too many freakers in this section to be just the freakers. So it could be something that we have to blow up, follow an objective. Those are the markers we have to go by. Now, this guy, this was So when I saw this, I was like, they're not playing. They are not playing, Ben Studio. Look at this dude. This gentleman we have here who is snatched bald, kind of like how I was when I saw this video go live. He is snatched bald. He has R.I.P., rest in peace, dug into his forehead. It looks like it's done with a knife. He's got X's and crosses all over his body. I don't know if this is self-inflicted wounds. I would kind of assume that it would be, or it could just be that he's been out in the elements. But with that R.I.P. carved into his forehead, I think we can safely say these are self-inflicted wounds. Also, the bald man is holding a blowtorch. Next screenshot, we see Deacon on his bike with his friend on the back. I think it's his friend with the tattoos. I mean, it's been a minute, but the friend that has the tattoos written on his head from the early trailers. He is definitely injured. I don't know if he's saving him or he's bringing him back like a bounty, but his arm is bleeding and it looks like there's blood on the truck behind. There's a dead body in the foreground and the freakers are hot on their heels. Now, I don't know if this shirtless man on the ground is the man with the R.I.P. carved in his forehead or if this is just some random character in the game. I can't zoom in on his face close enough to see. Appears to be bald also. And he does look to have scratches on his body, but that could be anyone. And then they drive off. It looks like there is another shirtless man on the ground. This could be another random individual just from character from gameplay. The road that they're on has fallen away. There is an overturned tractor trailer, broken down cars. Everything is tore up. Okay, next screenshot we have is of Deacon. It looks like he's going through a medical office. There is a microscope on the table and the objective says locate sterile bandages. Name of the objective is called I'm no doctor, so I can't even imagine what's going to happen in that section of the game. And then it gives us the magnifying glass 5 meters, so it tells us how close we are to what we're looking for. And as you can see from the status bar on the bottom, he has 0 health left, so that's why he needs the bandages. He doesn't have a flashlight. I think those are the binoculars actually, now that I see next to the tools icon. He's low on tools and supplies. His binoculars he has with him, and he has no flashlight. In the bottom right, we have his world map. We see the location of the bike. It looks like the center of the map is where we need to find the bandages, and it looks like there is an audio icon that's red, so maybe there is an alarm going off this time, and we have to be quick. We can't take our time because, as we know, noise triggers the freakers. Everything triggers the freakers. This whole world, you can get taken out at any time, at any moment, the entire time. There is no time to rest. You're going to have to make a move. Then we see this awesome footage of Deacon and his friend on the back of the bike, and they are going full speed on the motorcycle, and they run right into a horde of freakers. They sweep their legs and they go down. It looks like they run right into them and they take a few of them down, but no time for anything. They got to keep it moving. It also looks like it's snowing in this scene. Okay, now on this mission objective, it looks like there is a police shield symbol, and the mission title is Capture Lynchman, Chase Around Lost Lake. Now we see that on the bottom left, that Deacon is low on ammo. It's in red. He only has 76 bullets left, and just the status of what he has on him. On this, we have a little breakdown right next to the world map. It's 84%. It looks like the actual tools, 384, and that's with the gas. They moved the gas. The gas meter on the gameplay that we saw at E3 last year was on the bottom left, if I am remembering correctly. It looks like they moved it now to the right side next to the world map. I'm almost 100% positive that was on the bottom left where his health bar and information was. So he's at 55%, 1.08 gallons, but there is a 100 under there, and I can't really tell what that's for. Our mission is on our world map in the bottom right. So some minor changes that I've, from what we saw, but it looks like it's raining or snowing. The environment is so alive in this game. There's so much to change your actual gameplay, what could happen depending on the weather, the time of day. And then we have this beautiful picture of the freakers, the horde coming down in a cascade over the building. And that's it. This was, like I said, a special occasion. Normally I do not break out on news stories like this in the middle of the month before my OCD gaming news, but I was shook when I saw this. I was freaking out when I saw that they had some sort of alpha gameplay footage for us. I think this game is so close to being done. They had me shook to the core. I was dead over this reveal today. I was not expecting it. I was expecting E3. We would see so many things from them. I was expecting to see a lot from them at E3. What an awesome surprise. And we have Jeff Ross in the video. We have John Garvin in the video. And I could not be happier. I'm so excited for this game. I can't even control myself. So E3 cannot come quick enough, so I'm sure we will see more, but keep your eyes peeled for Game Informer. All the news they're going to have for Days Gone is going to be going on this month. So this is just to give you some information about the game. And you know me, I go through this stuff with a fine-tooth comb. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Guys, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to talk about this with you guys. I love talking to you guys. I'm so excited for this game. Thank you, Ben Studio, for giving us a little something to hold us over until E3 in 2019. Thank you so much. As always, you know, I will be breaking any and all news on Days Gone and all video game news. So if you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe if you can. It helps me out so much. And if you can, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps and I would appreciate it so much. So thanks so much for watching and I'll be back with more.